Nigga, hey, where's Khalifa, bitch? Hey, look, y'all, cuz, hey, nigga, I really wanted to make this fucking video when this shit came out on the 11th of January, but nigga, I didn't know how to do this. I didn't know how to set this shit up. I was fucked all up. So check this out, cuz. We gotta watch this. Wiz Khalifa was really on one about niggas stopping smoking weed. Let's listen to this, cuz, bitch. Ooh, and I love Wiz Khalifa. Ooh. But when I tell y'all, cuz, that, what my juice at? Where the walk at, nigga? Where's the walk? Where's the walk heart? I'm just playing. Everfresh. The best tasting artificial juice in the world, nigga. But look, let's watch this, cause he was on one. Fuck that. Come on. Jamal Lee, let go. It's not gonna work. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna start this. And then we're gonna unmute that nigga. Hold on, I gotta get it right.
Check this out. If you smoke weed for the majority of your life and you just stop smoking weed, don't try to convince everybody that your life has changed so much just because you quit smoking weed, dog. Like, that shit, it don't happen that fast. Tap in about 15 years when the effects really kick in. A year, a couple days, a few months, that ain't long enough to see no progress, fam, straight up. And if you wasn't getting shit done off of weed, it's probably just because you don't know how to get shit done. Some people eat too much and they get fat. You gotta know how to moderate that shit. So 15 years, if you've been smoking weed for 10, 15 years, tap in 15 years later if you not smoking weed and then make a fucking video. Check this out.
Oh, no! I will not check this out. Hey, let me keep it cool, because, you know, some of you motherfuckers out there in the world miss points. Because y'all be so fixated on how a nigga talks. You get what I'm saying? I can hear a nigga go off and cuss and talk all type of shit and get exactly what he's saying. If he really said something. If he didn't allow his delivery. Because a lot of people do that shit and they be so more focused on how they delivering it than really what they saying. So a motherfucker like me, I can see you didn't say shit because you was focused on how you was delivering it. But it's some people that be saying real shit, but they just deliver it in a fucking wild way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not fucking Charleston White. And I'm not fucking none of them people. Let me make sure to keep this I'm gonna focus on this delivery and I'm gonna focus on this fucking point. First and foremost, what the fuck? Y'all see my comment right there, nigga? On IG, you see it? I left this shit 4 weeks ago. I said, has Wiz ever stopped smoking in order to know this? How does Wiz know it take? How do you know? How the fuck do you know how long it takes for the effects of being sober to kick in? To even say it takes 15 years. Because most of us that been smoking really been smoking for a fucking minute. I don't smoke no more. And I stopped after like 8 fucking years. So he said 15 years. He used a 15-year example. I'm going to get that. How in the fuck do you know this? Bruh, has Wiz Khalifa ever stopped smoking for 15 years to know this? Has he ever stopped smoking for 5 years? 1 year, nigga. 6 months. Has Wiz Khalifa, as long as since Black and Yellow, nigga, since Black and Yellow came out, and I'm talking about not on probation, cause Wiz Khalifa ain't never been on probation for 15 fucking years. He ain't never been on, fuck that. Wiz Khalifa been damn near smoking. He been smoking since we've known this nigga. Since goddamn I was making beef jerky in my English classroom when Black and Yellow hit the streets. When Taylor Gang hit the streets. Nigga, I was in the 8th grade. I ain't even know what weed was and this nigga was on it. How the fuck does Wiz Khalifa know how long it takes for the effects of not smoking to kick in if he ain't never not smoked? This nigga's never damn near been sober his whole life. Wiz Khalifa, it's probably gonna be the first motherfucker we know one of the first motherfuckers, rappers we know to live high longer than he will be able to live sober. This nigga has been high longer in his life than he's ever been sober. How the fuck? Come on, man. That right there is point number 1. Point number 2, if we all know for a fact the strongest part, the most gassed out nigga in the fucking world will tell you that weed affects everybody differently, my nigga. Weed affects everybody differently. So who the fuck are we? Whether I don't smoke, when I was smoking, who the fuck am I to tell a nigga what he don't feel or what he feel while he hitting that shit? And now that I don't smoke, who the fuck am I still to tell a nigga what he feel or what he don't feel? We know weed affects people differently. How the fuck can we say that a nigga who was on weed, it didn't affect him in a certain way to make him not be able to function to a certain degree? Because we all know niggas can't just get high and be okay with it, nigga. Because the facts is this: your lungs was not meant to hold smoke. This body was not designed, just like a car is not meant. You could put water in that bitch. You could put sugar in the tank. Your car still might run, but that don't mean that it was made for that. Your body was not this. Your lungs. We could talk about them cannabinoid receptors. That's a whole nother conversation, nigga, that I wanna have. But your lungs were not designed to produce smoke. Every doctor, scientist, everybody will tell you this. Them bitches wouldn't turn black if that was the case. Okay? You know what I'm saying? But that's okay. That's okay, nigga. That is okay. You're a human being. You're not a car. Sex was designed to create babies, but that's okay. I'm a human. I can fuck for fun. I could beat my shit. I could fuck to hate it. It don't matter. I'm a human being. I'm not a fucking squirrel. I don't have to just fuck to make babies. I can fuck for whatever reason I want. Just like even though your lungs was not designed to hold smoke, nigga, you can smoke. You can do it. That's great. That is not bad. Do it consciously. That's all I ask. I never tell niggas what you got to do or don't got to do. Nigga, do it consciously. As long as you are aware that I know. If you gonna put water in your gas tank, nigga, do it consciously. Don't be zoned the fuck out. You just on autopilot. A lot of people that smoke don't even consciously smoke the blunt. They just roll that bitch and they just come in the house, go straight to the weed, straight to the cigar, roll it, smoke it. It just happens real fast. Niggas don't really take their time and consciously buy the weed, consciously roll that, consciously look at it, watch yourself light it, take it in, and just be there. Be conscious of what you're doing. Niggas ain't doing that. Niggas is smoking it like niggas smoke cigarettes. How many last time you seen a nigga smoke a cigarette and just focus on the cigarette? He hitting that bitch, but he thinking about his head. He somewhere else. He just, yeah, bro, you know, I was out. He didn't even think about it. That's all I tell niggas to do. Live consciously. That's all I want. You do whatever you want to do, just do it consciously. So, because if you operate consciously, it's certain shit that'll happen anyway that I don't have to force a nigga to do. So for Wiz Khalifa to say, don't just act like it didn't change or your life changed because you stopped smoking. How the fuck do you know a nigga life didn't change? Keep it a stack. Weed takes your faculties down. I didn't say it cripples you. I didn't say it make you slow. I didn't say it make you stupid. I didn't say it was bad. Popping a perk feel good, but it lowers your faculties. It dulls your senses. That's what it do. Shit, most people that smoke weed, we all know. We done been there, my nigga. That shit kind of do fuck with your memory a little bit. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. I ain't saying you crazy. All I'm saying, there is things that weed does do. That's not good or bad. That's just what the fuck it is. You put gas and a lighter together, it creates a fucking bomb. You put dick and pussy together with nut, you get a baby. You can like it or not. That's what it is. Weed takes down your faculties. Now, some people can still operate even with that, you know, the shit that happens. Some people, that shit probably is a lot more for them. So how the fuck? But the point is, even if you can operate off weed, if you stop, your body's still going to operate better because it was designed to operate this way. It's like my car will still drive. I don't give a fuck how much I like putting water in my gas tank. I like the way my car run when I put sugar in the tank. I don't give a fuck how much I like it. If I stop, my car is gonna run better. That ain't got nothing to do with what I believe, what I feel, none of that. And this ain't me saying y'all need to stop smoking or smoking is bad. I'm not saying that, bro. Cause I only stopped smoking just because of the fact that it didn't make sense. Cause for me, it didn't make sense. My lungs was not designed to hold smoke. So why would I put smoke in them? My body was not designed to drink bleach. Why the fuck would I drink bleach? Cause it feel good? Come on, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That for me, that's, you know. So it don't matter how good you feel off weed. The point is, if you was to stop, your body is going to operate better, even if you don't think so, because this is how it was born perfect. It was born designed for this. My iPhone came fresh out the box. Manufacturer certified. It's ready to go. It's the best condition the phone gonna ever be in. Well, nah, man, let me tweak this right here because I like it. I don't fuck how much I like what I just did to it. If I fix it, it's going to operate the way it was meant to operate. But a lot of people in the world don't really know how to operate outside of, you know what I'm saying? Because the only reason we ingest substances is because we want our life to happen in a more enhanced way. We want our lives to be more vibrant. We want our lives to happen in a more intense way. So, and a lot of us are unable to live that way without the aid of, substances, whether that's weed, pills, all this other, different shit. That's all. People ain't doing that shit because they give a fuck about the ingredients. Nobody gives a fuck about a plant. Most of y'all don't give a shit about plants. People like to be high because that's the way that they know how to intensify their life. Because they know when they smoke weed, everything seems fun. Everything is just, I'm just involved. It's fun. Cooking is fun. Eating is fun. Looking at the sky is fun. You know what I'm saying? If they knew how to live that way without having to smoke or pop a pill, nigga, they'll do it. I wouldn't have to tell them. If I tapped the nigga in the head right now and gave him the power to live the same way he lives off weed but sober, that nigga would never pick up a blunt because he don't need, he would like, oh shit, what the fuck? Like, I already know how to do this. It's like if I gave you a piece of plant to smoke and it made you know how to run, but you already know how to run. Why would you smoke some shit to learn how to run? Nigga, you already know how to run. You wouldn't do that because you would be like, nigga, why would I don't want that. I already know how to run. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same shit. I'm not saying weed is bad. I swear to God. This is my understanding. You talking to a nigga that smoked for about 7, 8 years. So, all I'm saying to this shit is Wiz Khalifa is on brand like a motherfucker. His brand is weed. His fucking identity revolves around that shit. So I understand him being so defensive. Look at the comment right here, nigga. Goddamn. The comments say not true. I quit smoking for 6 months. My entire life did a 180, nigga. Any doctor will tell you, this nigga ain't a doctor. Any motherfucking medical professional will tell you, nigga, I don't give a fuck how long you been smoking. If you stop, shit, after 30 days, nigga, you gonna feel different. Now, you might not like that you feel different, but you're gonna feel different because your body's gonna go back to its natural state. Now, a lot of people don't like the way they are naturally because naturally they don't know how to slow down. They don't know how to control their imagination from going all over the place. They don't know how to feel good when they want to. Your natural state is you being out of fucking control mentally. Your emotions is all over the place. When something happened in your life, nigga, you can't handle it. Your life, how you feel within yourself is defined by the world around you. That's most people's natural state. But because they don't really know how to improve themselves within, nigga, I need some type of help. I need some type of answer. So, shit, bitch, none of y'all know how to actually help me know how to feel better. That blunt will. If I hit this motherfucker, I bet I can handle being broke a whole lot better. I can handle being unemployed a lot better, nigga. I can handle having a bunch of work to do all day a lot better. I can rap better. Shit. So that's why, that I don't judge people because I know why I did it. I know why people do it. I know that shit. So it's crazy for Wiz Khalifa to say that because it's like, bro, all you gotta say is you like smoking, my nigga. Smoke. But if your identity is based around weed, the minute somebody attack weed, this nigga get in his feelings about it. The minute somebody attack, my identity, it was not based around weed. So when fucking niggas hated on weed, I didn't give a fuck. I'm like, hey nigga, I'm smoking because I want to. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what it's doing to my body, nigga. I don't care. None of that. I'm smoking because, goddamn it, I want to feel more intense. And I don't know how to do that shit without a blunt. So until a nigga teaches me how to be high off life, nigga, I'm going to be high off this gas. And that's what it was for me. But see, because my identity never went around that shit. So I didn't give a fuck what a nigga say or had to say. I never felt like I had to defend Bud in my life, ever. Wiz Khalifa's whole identity is around Bud. So anytime somebody attack that shit, he'll die on that hill and down that cliff. Jump off that fucker. But that anything that you collect, your personality, you collect that. Your body, this is just food, nigga. This is just food you done ate. You collect this shit. All the people who lived before us, they are dirt now. The shit that you plant your garden in, that's probably the flesh and bones of niggas who lived 100,000 years ago. This body ain't nothing but topsoil, nigga. Your personality is accumulated. All that shit. Anything that you collect can be yours. This is my bottle. But if I say this is me, you think I'm crazy. This is my blunt. But if I say this is who I am, I'm fucking loony than a bitch. This is my body. Oh, but when I say this is me, why is that not crazy as fuck? You're not the body, you're not the mind. But that's another conversation. Wiz Khalifa tripping. None of these comments is agreeing with this nigga. Look at this shit. Let me watch this. This is not true. I smoke heavy for 15 years. I feel a major difference after just a few weeks. Someone triggered him. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Look at this shit. Like, bro, it's defensive message from him. How are you going to try and downplay someone else's experience and progression? Like, this nigga crazy, bro. Now, I'm not just saying that, but it's because he identified with weed. Weed is his whole goddamn identity. None of these comments is agreeing with this nigga. Look at this shit. Nigga, if the majority, just because the majority agree on some shit, that don't make it true. But goddamn it, a lot of y'all think that. So bitch, if the majority means some shit, none of these fucking comments agreeing with this nigga though. Look at this shit. This nigga say, it's true though. If you already lazy, weed will make you lazier. They will blame it on weed when they really just lazy. I don't care if a person high or sober, but the condescending ass advice gotta stop on both ends. See, but he only addressed one end. You right. Niggas shouldn't be condescending about it. But that's exactly what this nigga just did. But he addressed the other people. Because this nigga's on weird side. We don't never address, we'll say the shit gotta stop on both sides, but we don't never address the side we on. Nigga, come on, man, that's crazy. If you stop, I don't give a fuck how long you been smoking. If you stop smoking, you're gonna notice a change. That's it. Nigga, you was born sober. You was born, a horse comes out they mama exactly the way they should be. We don't take a horse out the ass of a what? Is it a mare? We don't take a baby horse and be like, hey, let me cut this leg off. He ain't supposed to have this. The fuck? Nigga, what? You want that bitch the way it comes out the box. You want your phone fresh out the box. You want your laptop fresh out the box. You want your cologne fresh out the box. But you don't want yourself the same way you came out your mama. It's another conversation, but I'm just saying. Wiz Khalifa tripping. Wiz Khalifa tripping. You cannot tell a nigga because he quit smoking his life didn't change. You can't say that. You can't say that. Niggas, now, if your life, even though I don't smoke, I would never get on here and shit talk y'all niggas. I never speak down on Wiz about smoking, bro. Even if he wanna, identify with it. Granted, it's a whole nother conversation. I just talked about what you collect cannot be who you are. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but I never speak down on nobody, regardless of what they do. I don't give a fuck. You ain't never heard me talk bad about criminals. Y'all ain't never heard me talk bad about murderers, rapists, pedos, thieves, black people, white people. None of that. Because none of that shit is necessary for me to live my life at all, dog. At all. That's all I'm saying. So for a nigga to say, sound like someone been telling him to quit. Look at that comment right there. Sound like someone been telling him to quit. Real shit. Like, what is you talking about? Like, that shit makes no fucking sense. Like, smoke if you want to, bro. But you can't tell nobody that because they quit smoking, their life didn't change. And that's a fact. If you already lazy and you smoking, yeah, smoking gonna make you more lazy. But nigga, it adds to the problem. If you fully functioning already and you smoke, nigga, even if you can still function, it's still gonna make you a little bit less functional. Just a little. Probably not enough for you to notice, but it's definitely gonna do that. Come on, my nigga. This shit is science. This shit is scientifically documented. Like, what the fuck? Like, for real. So instead of having this fucking crazy ass, this goddamn, these straw man ass arguments and shit, like, bro, it's just easy to do what the fuck you want to do. If you want to smoke and create your whole life based off fucking bud, do it. I love that for you, my nigga. But if people want to down talk weed, let them do it. Let them do it, my nigga. Just tell them what I'm telling you. You don't have to down talk it. If you want to smoke, smoke. If you don't want, I'm probably talking to some of y'all right now who do that shit. Some of y'all probably shit on weed real bad. And some of y'all probably fucking shit on being sober. We don't gotta do that. We do not have to be all divisive and shit. If you want to smoke, my nigga, smoke. Every day if you want to. If you want to be sober, be sober. Do it joyfully. You can be sober and not want to smoke without talking shit about nobody or nothing. And you can smoke every day without talking shit about nobody or nothing. We can't control people. Just because he made this video ain't gonna stop nobody from talking shit about weed. And because of the way he said that shit in this video, niggas got more on his ass. Like, that's all I'm saying, though. You know what I'm saying? Niggas say, weed does not make you lazy. Stop using it as an excuse. You can smoke and be active, healthily and happily. That's funny. Because I ain't got nothing against weed, but a nigga saying that is funny. That's like a nigga saying, hey, shut up, man. Let me read that comment again right here. Right here. Y'all see my cursor? Right here. Let's read this again in a different way. You can put water in the gas tank of your car. Putting water in the gas tank of your car does not make you lazy. I mean, putting water in the gas tank of your car does not make your car run differently. Stop using it as an excuse. You can put water in the gas tank of your car and be active and have a good running car. Yeah, that sounds crazy as fuck. Like, come on, bro. Smoke if you want to, but let's not change what we see. A nigga should be able to be fat and be happy if he fat. And if he want to not be fat, you shouldn't have to hate the way you look in order to go lose weight, my nigga. You should be able to look in the mirror and say, damn, I'm big as fuck. But that's okay, though. Because I want to lose weight. And that's okay, too. And I'm finna go to the gym. And that's okay, too. Or I'm fat. That's okay. And I'm finna eat a plate of chicken wings. And that's okay, too. Like, nigga, you don't have to... What the fuck? You don't have to pretend that smoking is... You don't have to pretend that putting smoke in your lungs is good for your body just to keep smoking. If you do, you delusional as fuck. Like, you ain't able to see the world how it is. I can look at a fucking blunt. I can look at a blunt and say, damn, I'm putting smoke in my lungs. And that's not good for my body. And I still want to do it. Hey, nigga, you should be able to look at the world for what it is, not how you have to see it to survive. See, a nigga has to say this about weed. Because if a nigga admit that, hey, it does bring down your faculties a little bit, just a bit. Smoke isn't good for your lungs. A nigga can't say that and then still be like, I want to smoke. I'ma still smoke anyway, even though I know I'ma still smoke cigarettes, even though I know them bitches is killing my lungs and smoke ain't good for my body. But I still want to do it. Like, a nigga can't do that. Because the minute a nigga say, cigarettes is killing me, I want to smoke though. Like, nigga, you can still do it. Keep it a bean, my boy. Damn. God damn. God damn. Like, come on, man. We ain't gotta lie to ourselves just to do what we want to do. Ain't nothing wrong with smoking weed. Ain't nothing wrong with being sober. Yes, your body was born. Your body came into this world sober. That's how it was designed to be. Yeah. Yes, smoke is not good for your lungs. Okay. But none of that shit matters because you are a human being. You can do what you want. You can do what you want. All of y'all can do it joyfully. We as Khalifa, you can smoke joyfully every day to the day you die, nigga. And I promise you, I love that shit for them. I ain't never gonna, I don't never preach to niggas and be like, man, y'all niggas need to do this. Nah, nigga, if we're talking about a topic, I will talk about that topic. But I ain't finna go out there in the world and just be like, man, you know you need to put that blunt down. Like, nigga, what, nigga? I might, if you ask me some shit, I might tell you something about it, but I never want niggas to believe nothing I say. If it makes sense, use it. If it don't make sense, don't use it. I say shit to my girl all the time that probably make a lot of sense, but she don't want to do it. And she just be like, oh, okay. Yeah, the fuck? You ain't gotta, I'm not expecting you to say, but tell me, do you agree with me? Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck if you agree with me or not. I said what I wanted to say. Now, you can not do that. You can not use that shit, or you can go do it. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna hate you or love you any more or less or none of that. But yeah, bro, come on, man. We just need to start looking at shit for what it is and doing what we want to do. Yeah. Hey, that's what it is. Alcohol is not good for you. It makes you fucking drunk, and it fucks up everything about your body. Like, alcohol, goddamn, in its totality is like self-destructive. But you can still drink, nigga. Shit, I'm not gonna ride with you if you drink. If you drink it. So yeah. Yeah, man, we just gotta stop this shit. Like, this shit is like, what the fuck? Like, come on, we don't even need to do none of this. And on the side note, they're like a nigga, if you was on an airplane 40,000 feet in the air and you saw smoke coming from the cockpit because they are now hot boxing the fucking cockpit, nigga, I don't give a fuck who you is. You would never want to fly on that plane. Why? Same niggas saying this shit in the comments is the same niggas will never get on that. If you had the choice to fly on an airplane with a pilot that was sober the whole time versus a pilot that's high, I'm talking about they got the cockpit smoked out in that bitch. You really gonna put your wife and your kids on a plane with a nigga that's high as a motherfucker? No. Why not? Why? Why wouldn't you? Oh, okay. I ain't gonna answer that shit. Don't worry about my answer. You pick your own answer. Why? Why wouldn't you? Why would you fly on the plane with the nigga that's sober with your family? Why wouldn't you put your wife and your kids on a plane where the pilot and the co-pilot they done smoked 5 blunts in the cockpit and the smoke is still in that bitch? Why wouldn't you fly on that plane? Why you want to fly with the sober nigga? Oh, whatever. We ain't got to talk about that. If your baby, your child had to have brain surgery, somebody was finna do brain surgery on your baby girl, your baby boy, and you walk in that bitch, and if the whole operating room is full of smoke, I'm talking about they got blunts in rotation while they doing smoke, nigga damn near dropping ashes. Like, yeah, the whole room is full of smoke, and he is literally has your baby's brain open, and he is doing brain surgery. Would you be mad? Or would you be happy? Be like, oh yeah, look at the doctor. Look at the doctor, boy, the doctor hiding the motherfucker, yo. Look at that. Hey, baby, the doctor, they in that bitch hotboxing the surgery room while they doing brain surgery on our baby. Nigga, stop playing with me. But that's another conversation. Like, I can do this shit all day. I said everything I just said. But come on now. Come on, bro. That's all I'm saying, dog. Just cause you a ride in a car with a nigga that's high, yeah, don't think this shit's sweet. Don't think that you just feel like that about everything. Your grandma finna have to have open heart surgery. Hospital number 1 is a regular hospital with doctors. They're professional. They're fully sober. They're in that bitch. Hospital number 2, well, they cheaper, but all the doctors is hotboxing in the surgery room right now. Like the room that they gonna do the heart surgery on your grandma is full of smoke, and they is toe the fuck up. Which hospital you gonna take your grandma to? The one with the sober doctors or the one with the fucking hot boxed ass 5 blunts in to the face? Every doctor done smoked 5 blunts to the head. And been smoking since they got up this morning. I'm talking about they smoking on the way to work, in the shower, at the crib. Then when they got to work, they lit one up in the medical room. They all smoked 5 in the surgery room. It's smoke in the air. And they be like, come on. Come on, bring your grandma in here. I'm finna do heart surgery on your grandma. I got a PhD. I've been smoking my whole life. I was smoking when I got my PhD. Come on, I'm finna do open heart surgery on your grandma. I'm good. Come on, man. I'm gonna believe whatever you say. I just hope you believe that shit. So with this shit with Wiz Khalifa, bro, we ain't gotta do this. Y'all niggas ain't gotta be. If you wanna smoke your whole life, do it. Fuck, just do it and know what you doing. That's it. Do it consciously. And if you don't want to smoke, do it consciously. That's all you got to do. Nigga, that's all you got to do. All this other shit is extra, nigga. Come on, man. What the fuck? Like, yeah. But that's all I had to say, though, my nigga. Yeah. I've been waiting to make this video. 22 core, nigga. Put a goat emoji in the comments if y'all really fucking with this type of content, bitch. Woo! I got a 2-bedroom crib, dog. I need to get a 4-bedroom so I can have me a streaming room, because I'm tired of streaming in my bedroom and shit. But look, I'm finna get off here. I love y'all so much, nigga. I love you, Wiz Khalifa. I love all the people in the comments on that post right here. I love all the people that's watching this video. I fuck with all y'all, man. I love y'all so much. I'm out, bro.